Assalamu alaikum. This is PPC News and the report presented by Jamal Abdul Nasser. The Islamic Republic of Pakistan stands tall at 75 after its independence from British India on 14 August 1947, passing a tougher battle ahead. Pakistan is now the fifth largest country with 220 million people, of which nearly 65 are below the age of 35. In view of its immense strategic relevance in the region, Pakistan has large-standing armed forces with nuclear capability to maintain cross-domain deterrence to ensure territorial integrity against a 5 times larger adversary, India. Pakistan's history is replete with moments of internal and external crisis and conflicts. No sooner did the country come into being as the world's largest Muslim state, it faced an unjust distribution of resources and did not get its due share as per the partition plan. Similarly, the Boundary Commission, headed by Sir Cyril Ratcliffe, failed to do justice and succumbed to the pressure of Indian leaders and hence wrongfully awarded the district of Gurdaspur to India instead of Pakistan. This particular award gave direct access to the Indian military into Jammu and Kashmir and gave an upper hand to India over Pakistan when the two nations went to war over the territory. The people of now Indian-occupied Jammu and Kashmir were denied the rights of self-determination by India, despite numerous United Nations Security Council resolutions, and the dispute remains on the UN agenda even after 75 years. The Pakistani nation has shown resilience in many other crises and conflicts over the last 75 years of its existence. While the Kashmir conundrum continues, Siachen and Sir Creek disputes have also not been resolved between the arch rivals. The low point in Pakistan's short history came when the India-supported insurgency led to the creation of Bangladesh out of East Pakistan in December 1971. However, the people of Pakistan absorbed the shock and moved on to become a nuclear weapon state to thwart any existential threat. In the domain of diplomacy, Pakistan suffered numerous setbacks when its Cold War ally, the United States, imposed military and economic sanctions soon after the 1965 war with India. The on and off relationship with the US continues even today, and Pakistan remains a potential target of its discriminatory policies on matters related to the regional affairs. In spite of these difficulties, Pakistan plays an active role in the global politics due to its strategic location at the mouth of warm waters of Arabian Sea. A strategic port of Gwadar is being developed by China as its transnational shipping point, for which a China-Pakistan economic corridor is being built with Chinese investment and loans. As part of China's Belt and Road initiative, it is widely expected that the many Central Asian states, along with Russia, will join CPEC once peace and normalcy return to Afghanistan under the new setup. Pakistan's economy is highly vulnerable to international shocks due to the ever-widening external debts and its dependence on foreign assistance to manage the balance of payments. Unfortunately, the lack of emphasis on indigenization and low priority given to the industrialization in the last 3 decades has led to the heavy dependence on imported goods and services, which has caused serious current account deficit to as high as $20 billion in 2018, and which is now hovering at $9 billion. Moreover, in spite of being an agricultural state due to the abundance of land, water, and favorable climate, and extremely hard-working rural population, Pakistan has failed to become a major exporter of value-added agricultural products. Rather, it occasionally needs to import wheat, sugar, and cotton to meet local demand. The 4-decade-long wars and conflicts in Afghanistan have also had a toll on Pakistan's economy and security. both internally and externally. Pakistan remained a prime target of the Soviet Union during the 1980s when it was supporting the Afghan struggle against Soviet occupation, whereas it became a target of non-state actors during the US-NATO war on terror in the post-9/11 environment. Pakistan has suffered immensely on account of the socio-cultural and ideological aspects, urban development, and civic vessel due to the exodus of refugees, and guns and drugs inflow along with them. A lot needs to be done to convert this attribute of resilience into substantial development of its human resource, which is extremely hardworking and enterprising. All we need is to set the priorities right, and that can be done by carrying out a dispassionate appraisal of the 7+ decades and set pragmatic targets for the next 25 years. There is no doubt that, given the right vision and leadership, this nation will rise to its true potential much sooner than anticipated.
Subscribe to our channel PPC News and get updates.